Shalom. First off, I give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Hakodash. Number one to the apostle and elders, great millstone rule well. Peace and blessings to 144,000, pushing his word without truth and sincerity, as well as peace and blessings to all the believers of Yahushai. Just want to do a quick hit, just laying back off the last lesson I did. I was going to Deuteronomy 28. Just proving that the so-called Negroes were brought over here in ships, but the precept came to my mind. I want to bring it out, so I just want to do a quick hit lesson on the Lord willing is edifying to a point. Deuteronomy 28 and 68 it says, "And Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships." And now this speaking about not the literal Egypt, but the spiritual Egypt. This is Revelation 11:10. 11:10, so like it. Revelation 11 and verse 8 it says, "And their dead bodies," and whose dead bodies? The Israelites. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. It says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified." And we know why this place is spiritually called Sodom, for the wicked acts. They got the alphabet community over here in America, but as well as, spiritually Egypt, because this is, we're in captivity and bondage here in America, just like we were in ancient Egypt. And it says also, where also our Lord was crucified. Yahweh Shai was exed out here. They changed his image. The gospel. What he preached. They changed everything about Yahweh Shai. Now let's get one more, another precept on on their dead bodies. Why does it say their bodies were dead? This is Proverbs 21 and 16. Let's get there. Proverbs 21 and 16 it says, "The man that wandered out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead." You see, we didn't have to understand. If you keep reading on this in this chapter, the next verse it says, it says, "And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves." And what does this mean? They didn't tell us that we were the Israelites. They didn't give us our nationality, our true who we were as a people. They just put up all these bywords and proverbs upon us. Saying, you Negroes, y'all niggers, African American, black. It just keep changing. So that's what that's going to. So read verse 8 again. "And their dead bodies shall lie," it's being spiritually dead, "without the understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai," not knowing that we were the Israelites. It says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified." Now let's get a precept on this great city here. Revelation 14 and verse 8 it says, "And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication." So this just a precept proving that that great city that's speaking about here is Babylon. And we're in how can I gotta put it? This is the virgin daughter of Babylon. This captivity here that we're in. But I just want to add that on from the last lesson. Some precepts I came to my mind after the fact. So Lord willing, this was edifying to the point, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Hakodash, the one to the apostle and elders, great millstone rule well. Peace and blessing to 144,000, pushing his word without truth and sincerity. Shalom.